Hi folks, Dr. Bob. As usual, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then I'd love your comments. If you could leave those below, that would be a big help. Much appreciated. Really need that. Real quick video here on tariffs and how it's affecting my business and who I'm importing from. I don't import from China. I never have. I tried to do it back many years ago before they kind of became the CCP, and they're nothing but a lot of trouble. And so I stopped importing from them. Well, I never really did. I tried to do it years ago, but never got into it. I import from Taiwan, and my wife's from Taiwan, and I'll just tell you something. I get all my products from Taiwan. Taiwan has really, it does not belong to China. In case you're wondering about that, it's all one big country. It is not. And if you think that China just wants to invade Taiwan, take it over. It's a beautiful country. You cannot. But I was there about a year ago in Taiwan. A very highly advanced country, and I've been going there for 20 years now, and you can't believe the difference night and day. What it was 20 years ago and what it is now. So it's really it's a great country, and I import mainly chlorella and spirulina from Taiwan. I have imported a lot of other things in the past from Taiwan, but these tariffs, what's going on with them? And are they going to raise the price of things? Well, probably yes. I don't really know. I just talked to my broker a couple of minutes ago, and he doesn't really know what's going on as far as the tariffs, whether they've been implemented or whether they've been put on hold. But the tariffs coming out of China are not on hold because they didn't want to deal with this. They didn't want to deal with the president, so they just kept them. They kept kind of escalated them, and so I think they're at about 145% now. But I don't import any of those things from nothing from China. So it hasn't affected me. It hasn't affected my business directly or even indirectly. But just to let you know, I do import spirulina and chlorella. I wrote a whole book about spirulina and chlorella. And I do import most of that from Taiwan. They have the best chlorella in the world. And the spirulina that comes from India, some of it I get from India. It's organic. It's very high quality. I'm very careful about it. And I don't know what the tariffs are going on for what's happening with tariffs going in India at this point. So, well, at any rate, I just wanted to let you know I don't expect too much of a price increase for my products. But I've got a fair amount of stock right now, but I've got like another about 4,000 kilos coming in right now. It's being delivered to another location. I don't know if that's going to be hit with the tariff or not, but they're going to be very low compared to what's coming in from China. And I'll say it again, I don't import anything from China, and I never will. They're completely unfair about everything. All they do is lie to you. All they do is cheat. And all they do is steal. That's the truth. If you deal with China, you're going to have trouble with them at some point. It's not every single company in China, I can tell you that for sure, because we do have a dialogue with them, and I just don't want to buy from China. And I feel sorry for a lot of the companies over there because they really don't deserve this. But you cannot buy anything from China. There's billions of dollars sitting in banks in China that people can't get a hold of. And why? Well, because it's China. So anyway, and they just won't give it up. They lie, they cheat, they steal. That's what China does. That's the CCP, and that's a communist country. So that's what you're going to get from those people. But again, I import from Taiwan, a totally different country. I don't know the entire situation with the tariffs. I just talked to my broker. Nobody really knows. It's you're pulling your hair out to figure out what's going on at this point. So at any rate, I do have the best chlorella in the world. Is it going to go up 10% in May? It may go up. I probably will, take some of that on myself and eat, as they say, eat the tariff myself. They don't taste very good, but I'll do it because I want everybody to have the two most powerful foods in the world, chlorella and spirulina, and use those for your protein rather than animal protein, rather than any kind of other protein out there. There's some good plant protein bases. There's pea protein and there's soy protein. I'd stay away from that. But there's all sorts of protein out there. There's brown rice protein. There's a bunch of protein. I would stick with spirulina and chlorella. I take them as whole foods. I don't. You really don't use anything else. I take them with every single meal. And at this point, they're still not tariff-free. There've always been a 6% tariff on them. I just don't know if that's gone up. But we'll find out, and I'll keep you updated. Dr. Bob, see you next time.